Welcome back to another week of the Weekly Insider, week 8 of the NFL season. Last week I did all right. I went 10-4, but Tyler
12-2.
12-2. You did really well.
Seattle got us both.
Yeah, I know, dude. I can't believe it.
Bill Belichick and Cam Newton. They ain't it this year.
That man got benched, baby.
Cam Newton is not it.
But
I told
this
you at
week,
the beginning. Cam Newton is not it this year.
I mean, he's still a decent player, but he just can't figure it out. But this week we're gonna fly through it. Not fly through it, but we're gonna keep it relatively short. We're going to hop right into it. And for the season, actually, real quick, I am what?
You are 35-22, and I'm 34-23.
All right, it's close.
So you're one game ahead of me still.
It's close, baby.
But I was 500 last 2 weeks, so now I've got it about 66% after that big week. So
that was a good week for you, but the Bears fell through for me. Son of a bitches. All right, hop in it. First game, the Thursday night game, we got Atlanta at Carolina. I'm going to take Atlanta in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with Atlanta as well, personally.
Yeah, I think their offense is just too... They're starting to kind of get the pieces together. Julio's finally back.
Yeah, he practiced fully today, so he's back.
He's kind of back on the team, fully healthy and ready to go.
The secondary looks like they figured some stuff out, at least with the corner spot, and then the Panthers came back down to earth last couple weeks. So
no, yeah. CMC might be back this week, though.
No, I don't think he is. They have until tomorrow at 4 p.m. to take him off the IR, but I don't think with a short week and against a team, what are the fucking like 1-6? I don't think they're gonna push him.
Are
back.
they really?
I think so. Maybe 2-5, but I don't think they're gonna rush him back. Yeah, I think they'll give him one more week, let him be fully healthy in the next week, let 10 days to get ready,
and let him unleash the dog. All right, hopping to the first Sunday night game right here on the list is actually New England at Buffalo. I think New England's gonna lose again. I'm going Buffalo. Buffalo's gonna. I think the Buffalo Bills played like shit against the Jets. I'm gonna be completely honest. They played terribly, but I think they're gonna bounce back. And especially their home. I mean, that doesn't change much with the whole COVID thing, but they're going to bounce back. Josh Allen's going to do a little better than last week, and they're going to kind of get that rhythm going again. That's at least what I'm hoping.
I'm going to pick Buffalo, but I do think the Patriots have a good matchup with them because I think Belichick will be able to confuse Josh Allen like he's done in the past, I'm pretty sure. And then also they're run heavy, and Buffalo's been horrible against the run for the most part.
Yeah, they've been playing bad.
So I think the Pats are kind of a bad matchup, but I'm going to roll with Buffalo still.
All right. Wasting no time. We got Tennessee at Cincinnati. I think Tennessee's coming off a big loss or a tough loss against the Steelers.
Came back though.
They did. They were getting smoked. They were getting smoked.
46-yard field goal with Moti.
Oh yeah, that's right. They missed it.
I think 46.
But yeah, they were getting smoked, and then they came back, kind of had some life in them, but a little too late. I think Tennessee's going to take this one against the Bengals though. I just don't see. I like the Bengals honestly. I mean I have a soft spot for them now because of Joe Burrow, but that's about it. So.
Yeah, I'm going with the Titans as well. I will say Cincinnati, they traded their best pass rusher, Dunlap, today to the Seahawks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was disgruntled because he just wanted to go somewhere. He's like 32, I think, so he wanted to go somewhere he has a chance to win a ring.
Yeah.
Traded into Seattle for a draft pick. I didn't see what, and then like Seattle's backup center. But
damn, Seattle's got a big pick.
But for the Bengals though, their O line's horrible, so that backup center could provide some, could be a starter for them, give some extra help
down
to
the
Burrow.
Line, yeah.
So I think that was a good trade for the Bengals personally. They're not going anywhere this year, so get maybe a little added protection to not kill Burrow this year.
Don't ruin his career his first year. So
yeah, then a draft pick to add a piece for him next year.
Yeah,
so, but either way, I'm going with the Titans this game.
All right, and then the next game we got Las Vegas Raiders at Cleveland Browns. I'm just gonna take the Raiders in this one. I don't know how the Cleveland Browns pulled that last week off, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that, especially losing OBJ. Our group chat thinks that losing OBJ is beneficial to the team. I personally don't see that as a benefit, but to each their own. I'm taking the Raiders in this one.
This is a tough one for me.
It is a tough game,
This might be the game of the week because I think neither defense is that great. Raiders defense isn't that good at all. The Browns defense is okay. They have some players, and both offenses are solid.
Denzel Ward, fire.
Denzel Ward's a great player. Myles Garrett's a great player. I think he was the only player through the first 6 weeks to have a sack every game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe 6 or 7 weeks. But I'm gonna roll with the Browns here, and I mean to the point of OBJ. Like I said, it loses their deep threat, but Baker wasn't connecting with him at all as far as the deep balls. So I think what it does is his game was always thrown at kind of like that short to intermediate range. So I think that forces them to do that and stick with the run game more, which is kind of the identity with Minnesota and Kirk Cousins, kind of what they have. So it's a similar identity, so I don't think it's going to hurt them very much. I don't think it helps them, but I don't think it really hurts them.
No.
But either way, I think the Browns are going to take this because the Raiders' defense won't
I just think losing a starter in general is not good for a team. But.
Right, I mean, it's their best wide receiver.
Definitely the best wide receiver. He's a top 10 receiver in the NFL, hands down.
Yeah, right about there.
All right, hopping to the next game, we got Indianapolis at Detroit. I think Indianapolis is coming off a bye, right? Or no?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, they're coming off a bye. I think Detroit though looks really good. They had it was a grinder last week.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
Last second touchdown to win the game.
Yeah, that was a weird game. Stafford was like 75% completion, 350 yards.
Yeah, it was
but
weird.
only that touchdown, no time.
Yeah, exactly.
That was it.
So
it was like they were moving the ball but not scoring.
Yeah, but I still think I'm going to take the Detroit Lions in this one. Indianapolis, even though they're coming off a bye, I don't have faith in Philip Rivers. Their defense is solid, but I don't think Philip Rivers is that good. So
yeah, this is another tough one for me. I think I'm going to roll with Detroit as well, just because of the QB Stafford versus Rivers. However, I do like the Colts coach a lot more. Reich's a much better coach than Matt Patricia.
Yeah, Patricia.
He should be gone after this year. If they don't make the
Probably.
playoffs, which they likely will not.
They won't. Yeah.
But if they don't make the playoffs, he has to be out of there just because they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no. They've been a 500 team the whole every time.
Less than. They've been picking
Yeah, I
top
was
10
gonna
to
say,
12. Granted, last year I will say they looked good, and then Stafford had that back injury that kept him out for the year, and they were like 2-4.
Yep.
But they were like 2 last-minute calls away from being like 4-2 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I think the Lions take this one, and if they don't, this was the trade deadline. Never mind. I'll say if they don't, I feel like they should trade Stafford and get something, but just to like rebuild. Like they're not.
No,
going
I know.
But
and it sucks because I like Stafford a lot.
So do I. But this is the trade. This week's a trade deadline, so obviously they can't trade him after.
Yeah,
so.
no.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions in this one.
All right, and again, wasting no time. We got Minnesota at Green Bay. I think I'm gonna take Green Bay again.
Yep.
They look freaking red hot.
Yep.
They bounce back big. You called it.
I told you they would. Rodgers.
Listen, they bounce back really big. That was a huge game.
Yeah, I saw some poll that was listing like the MVP candidates. Obviously, 1 and 2 were Russ and I think Mahomes, and then the third the list said Rodgers, and everyone in the comments was like, "How you have Rodgers? See what he just did against the Bucks?" It was like it was one bad game. He was.
Yeah, I know, for real.
He was playing with Quantameus, St. Brown, Robert Tonyan.
Well, first
Marquez
of all, if you take out that
game.
one game, dude, he literally looks like
he's an MVP candidate,
like,
and
easily.
he looked like it again this week. Russ is the MVP right
Although
now.
Russ is gonna probably if he continuously plays how he's playing, he's literally
he's
gonna
the
take
MVP. But Rodgers is definitely in that discussion. He had one bad game.
Absolutely.
And Russ this week had a bad game too. I think he had 3 picks.
He did have 3 picks, but he still ended up scoring 29 pins.
34. Oh, I think he meant his team.
No, he still ended up with 29 fantasy points because I think he had 4 touchdowns and
3 or 4 touchdowns and a few picks.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Packers here. Rodgers is MVP level again. Kirk Cousins still sucks.
Yeah, he's kind of dog shit. So hopefully Dalvin Cook's back.
Dalvin Cook's back though, so
that's facts. All right, next game we got Jets at Kansas City. We're gonna take by 5 seconds for this one. Kansas City.
Real quick, want to mention Kansas City Chiefs are 19.5-point favorites.
Wow! Holy shit!
And I think I'm gonna pick the Jets.
You're taking
19.5.
Oh, you're talking about
for pick'em.
For pick'em. For
against
now.
the spread. Winner Chiefs are gonna win.
All right,
but 19.5 is a huge spread. I think the biggest in Jets franchise history is 20. I think I saw 20 or 20.5.
Man, that's crazy.
19.5.
Well, KC all the way. Next game, we got Rams at the Miami Dolphins. I think the Rams are going to take this one. They look really good against the Chicago Bears. The only touchdown the Chicago Bears, or the only touchdown they allowed was a defensive touchdown. So the Rams defense played really well.
Yeah.
I just don't see Miami. I don't understand. I will never understand why they bench Fitzpatrick.
I saw some explanation of it, but it kind of made sense. With
Fitzpatrick, I don't really understand.
With Fitzpatrick, because I thought so at first. I was like, why? Yeah, I'm going to take the Rams as well.
Okay.
And I saw the explanation was like, 'cause my thought was, why would they bench Fitzpatrick 2 in a row?
Oh, they're
3-3. They're in the midst of the division race.
Yep.
But what I saw was that what's the best case with Fitzpatrick? They go 9-7, maybe at best, make the playoffs, lose first round probably.
Okay.
So the explanation was with Tua, one, you get to see what kind of player he is, and if he works, you could be 9-7, 10-6, and actually be competitive. But if he isn't as good as Fitzpatrick, then either you need to rebuild some more, or you just know he's not the guy. So it kind of like, again, because they weren't going to go anywhere with Fitzpatrick. The goal isn't to go 9-7.
I feel bad. I love Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
So do I. But I mean, the goal isn't go 9-7, make the playoffs, lose first round. It's obviously to get to the Super Bowl. And Fitzpatrick, as much as I love him, he's not a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
No, he's definitely. I'd say he's average quarterback for sure.
Unless he has a stud team, like Joe Flacco sucks, but he had a crazy defense with the Ravens that year in the Super Bowl.
Well, he had Ray Lewis,
right?
Ed
so
Reed.
Like you have to have a crazy defense or crazy pieces around you to win a
and
Super Bowl.
They don't.
Like
Miami doesn't have that.
So it was the fact that rolling out Tua lets you, because he's either, if he's better than Fitzpatrick, then you actually are a contender now. because they do have a solid team.
Yeah.
But I personally, I've said this on Twitter multiple times, even before the draft. I think Tua is just a left-handed Andy Dalton. He's an accurate passer.
Is Tua left-handed?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's an accurate passer. He's going to throw a lot of short underneath stuff. He's got good mobility, but he's not a running quarterback. Mm-hmm. And in college, he had 4 first-round wide receivers there. Like that's the best wide receiver core ever in college, like ever assembled. Those 4 in college were probably better than some NFL pro teams right now. So I think Tua's obviously the step down going to Miami.
Oh yeah,
wide receiving core. So I think he's left-handed Andy Dalton. So I don't think he's going to work out. But I was wrong with Justin Herbert. So
he's solid. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
he's emerging as a solid quarterback for sure.
That took a while, but yeah, we're both going Rams.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right. Hopping in the next game, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at Baltimore. I'm honestly going to take Baltimore. I think Baltimore's going to give the Steelers their first loss. Although I do think the Steelers are the better team, I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to edge this one out. I think Lamar's going to have a big game this week. That's just my opinion. It's my guess. So I'm going with Baltimore. Lamar's going to get a rushing touchdown and 3 passing touchdowns.
Well, yeah, probably not. I'm going with the Steelers for this one. I want to say the Ravens just because I think they're still one of the best all-around teams because their defense is playing great, and then obviously Lamar and they have weapons on offense to do stuff.
Yeah.
But like Brian's always said, the Steelers, when they play tough teams, play up to the competition. But when they play bad teams, that's usually when they take their losses. Like I think they were a couple years ago when the Browns were like 2-14.
I remember that.
They were they tied the Steelers because the Steelers always play bad against bad teams and good against good teams. Against the Titans, they nearly lost it, but they were up 20 early.
Yeah.
Like that was because they were. I know it was saying like that was they had never lost with a 20-point lead in franchise history.
Who
the Steelers?
Oh, the Steelers.
So that was
they almost did.
They almost did. So that's why they showed that stat. But I think the Steelers are going to show up and beat the Ravens, even though I think the Ravens are a slightly better football team and has slightly better coaching.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Steelers.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Regardless, it's gonna be a great game.
I said the other one's game of the week. I think this one's like.
We'll do it at the end. Every week we do it. Pick the games at the end.
True. Steelers.
Next game, we got New Orleans at Chicago. This is tough for me. I've said it every week. I got a soft spot for the Chicago Bears. They're probably like I'd honestly say if I had a second favorite team, this would be them. I'm gonna go with the New Orleans Saints though. I think Kamara's just a beast. Breeze loves checking things down. And I just think Chicago's offense is kind of inconsistent, especially if Allen Robinson doesn't play. If Allen Robinson doesn't play, it's a huge loss. Literally their best receiver.
They probably have a bottom 7 or 8 offense just all around because Montgomery's not that great. Foles is not that great.
But without Allen Robinson,
the receiving course not that great. The O-line's like solid, but
no, yeah, I'm going with Saints in this one.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints as well. I did see that today, at least on Wednesday, Sanders didn't practice, Michael Thomas didn't practice, and then
Michael Thomas has been a zero factor the whole season,
right? But
so.
I mean, it's obviously still top 3 or 4 receivers.
Oh no, I'm just saying. Like,
so and then the guy that actually had a big week last week, Marquez Callaway, didn't practice either. He got hurt late in the game.
Shit.
So their wide receiving core is like depleted right now.
Saints?
However, I do think the defense looked. Who they play this week? The Panthers. Yeah.
Yep.
The defense looked pretty good.
What'd they hold them to?
24.
Was it 24?
Yeah, but I think it was 27-17 and Panthers scored late. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
But also one of the touchdowns was a DJ Moore 74-yarder.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, I think the Saints. I think Drew Brees he's so efficient and he's going to be so good with the ball underneath that I think they score enough to outscore Chicago's trash basket offense without Robinson, like you said.
Yeah, but if Robinson plays, I think it'll be a competitive game.
Yeah, if he's in concussion protocol on Wednesday, I don't think he's making it back for Sunday.
God damn it, I hope so. All right, next game we got the San Francisco 49ers at Seattle. San Francisco looks really solid, but I'm going to go with Seattle this game, even though they let me down last week. I think Seattle's going to bounce back. They almost need to, I think. I can't see them losing 2 in a row, so I'm going to go with Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Seattle as well. The 49ers are down to the 4th running back now.
Oh, my God.
Because Jeff Wilson Jr. is out, too.
I had, actually, in the waivers, it was either Carlos Hyde or
Jermichael Hasty. Yeah.
I had Hyde ahead of him because I wanted Hyde.
Because of the
handcuff and having just he's a good seesaw back.
Yeah.
So, and then also I had him as my other one in case someone took.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody took him.
I had him as my clean, but I wanted Wentz more for my starting quarterback against Dallas.
Too, yeah.
I mean, against Dallas, he's gonna have a huge game.
Sure.
But Hasty, I will say, a guy that I like to listen to for football stuff. He's really analytical, which, I mean, he's right on some stuff. Like but he's also wrong a lot too, obviously. But he
Mhm.
he had he does draft grades on players like going into the draft.
Yeah.
He said he had a 4th round grade on JaMychal Hasty, so he actually thought he was a good player.
Yeah.
He had a 4th round grade on James Robinson as well.
Wow.
He's
emerging as a freaking
yeah,
good
so
player,
that's why I
too.
feel like Hasty could work because he just said like the burst and explosiveness of Hasty
Yeah.
was like, and he thought it was a great fit for the 49ers when they signed him. But so I don't think they're gonna lose too much, honestly. But like you said, I think Russ, the way he's been playing right now,
He's a fucking animal.
yeah. So I'm gonna roll with the Seahawks as well.
It's almost crazy because like every time you watch Seattle play, every time they go on offense, I just feel like they're gonna score a touchdown every time.
Yeah,
Like every time that offense rolls out. And when you see a 3 and out by them, I'm shocked every time. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, holy shit, like that's crazy.
one
All right.
game real quick. One game I see on mine that I don't see on yours is Chargers at the Broncos. Because that was a 4:05 game. I didn't see it on your thing.
Shit, it's not on here. What the fuck?
Let me check my other app and see if they are playing. I'm pretty sure Chargers are playing at the Broncos though.
No, I think you're right because I have Noah Fant and he's.
Yeah, that's right. He's projected to score points this week, so
I'm so confused.
yeah, they're playing at 4:05. I don't know.
Okay, well,
That's weird.
maybe this will update. I'll have to do it, whatever. So I guess that's the next game we'll do is
Chargers
Chargers
at
at the Broncos.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna take the Chargers in this one. Honestly, don't really have much to say. I think the Chargers
Yeah,
just
it's
need a
kinda-
win under their belt, and then I think they're gonna get it from the Broncos. So
Yeah, this game's kind of meh.
it's not.
Drew Lock has not looked very good this year. The Chiefs embarrassed him.
Yeah,
Their
it was bad.
defensive fantasy had 25 points
touchdowns.
or something like that. Great, yeah.
Well,
one of them
was
was
a
special
special
teams,
teams. Yeah, yeah.
The defense for the Chiefs looked good. I think, like you said, Herbert's are good. Drew Lock is not, so I'm gonna go with Chargers as well.
Yeah, I think Keenan Allen and him are getting them chemistry together. So
Yeah, Allen's getting like 12, 15 targets a game. It's absurd.
yeah, it's crazy. I tried getting it from Paul.
So did I multiple times.
All right, well, Sunday night game we got Dallas at Philly.
I don't know how that game's
Probably the
still-
best Sunday night game of the
I don't know
fucking
how
year.
it's still on Sunday night. Why? Like, how is that Sunday night, but Steelers and Ravens aren't? Because the NFL can switch those games.
I would
I don't know how
100%
they
do
not.
that. I would
How they
100% do
haven't.
it. Dude, the views for
But-
this game are gonna only be. I think the only people watching it are
The
gonna be the
fans of the
fans
teams.
or fantasy players. Fantasy people who have
Yeah,
fantasy
be like
players. That's it.
Zeke, but I'm an Eagles fan too, so
But either way, I don't even know. I'm gonna go with Philly.
yeah, it's gotta be Philly.
Carson
Yeah.
Wentz is looking good. He's on. He's got he's got a little bit of consistency going. Are they getting any pieces back? You would know.
I don't think so.
No.
Jalen Reagor was activated in practice today.
Ooh.
I don't know if
I
he's
don't know
gonna
who
play
that is,
this
but-
week, but I think it's looking good with a Sunday night game that he will be back.
Yeah.
But Dallas also just traded away one of their pass rushers, Everson Griffin, which was a big signing for them this offseason. They cut one of their best D tackles. They cut one of their corners. And so they're just giving up on the season. Andy Dalton's in protocol, so I don't think he's going to be playing this
Oh
week.
my god, I know.
So you seen those TikTok memes now? Ben DiNucci
Oh
instead
yeah.
of Trace McSorley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, I don't even know who that is, bro.
but yeah, it's kind of. I feel like the Eagles have to blow them out this game.
If the Eagles
Like,
lose, bro,
I
the
predicted.
Eagles should run away with the division now.
I have the
Actually,
Eagles,
it's gonna be between
yeah.
Washington and Eagles. 100%.
Washington does look decent, but I don't think their offense is going to score enough.
I just think
But-
those two are gonna be the only two that compete. For
I think it's got to be the Eagles because they haven't looked that great, but they've won a couple games. They tied another, and that was when they were completely hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have some guys like Dallas Goedert was activated, Jalen Reagor was activated, Alshon should be back soon. Jason Peters should be back. Was activated. Activated just means I think they have 21 days to practice, and then before they don't have to necessarily be playing, but they have 21 days to start practicing.
Yeah.
But they've had a lot of guys start getting activated off the IR, so I think they'll start getting these pieces back. And
Mhm.
I mean, who knows though? Deshaun Jackson was got hurt, or he was hurt at the beginning of the year, came back, played a game or two, then got hurt again, then came back and played a game, and now he's out for like 6 weeks. So fucking
Bro,
these guys
that
probably
dude
all
has
get hurt
literally
again.
made a paper mache. To be honest.
Yeah, but yeah, they'll probably all get hurt again. But I'm gonna Eagles have 31-17 is my prediction for the score.
I'm not doing score, but because I think I don't even know what the fuck to think.
I had to
'cause
do it for a tiebreaker, so I already have the score
yeah,
predicted.
right. All right, next we got the Monday night game, which is Tampa Bay at the New York Giants. I'm going Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Tom Brady looks fucking good, bro.
How is there
Tom Brady looks really good.
How does Sunday night and Monday night have 3 NFC teams, NFC East teams?
That's the worst games ever.
Three of the probably 6 or 7 worst teams right now are playing on Sunday Monday night.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Tampa Bay isn't. They're
No,
Tampa Bay
Eagles,
looks
Dallas,
really
and Giants.
fucking good, man.
Yeah, I'm going with the Buccaneers as well. I got their defense. Daniel Jones probably gonna have 3 or 4 turnovers.
Okay.
Probably gonna get 20 this week.
I don't understand why they even keep using him. Like, put someone else in.
Because he still does some. I mean, he ran faster than Lamar ever has this year, at least.
Yeah, and he fell. Could you fucking dude?
Yeah, he does some nice
Could
things.
you
He's not even a
imagine though,
bonehead.
if you this fantasy aspect of it, if you're him, if for whatever reason you had to start him, desperate, and this motherfucker has an 88-yard touchdown ready for you to just
Falls at the
gather
5.
in. You're like, oh yeah, give me them 14. Give me those 14.8 points, boy.
Falls at the 5-yard line.
Motherfucker falls, dude. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, Eagles defense got like 10 points too, and Eagles don't even have that good a defense. The Bucks defense with all their DBs are good.
No, they look great.
Pass rush looks good.
Linebackers are solid right now.
Oh, another thing I mentioned it with the Bengals, but Cincinnati got Dunlap, like I said, or Seahawks got Dunlap from Cincinnati. He can't play this week.
Oh, he
but
can't?
No, because he has to have the 5 days. I'm pretty
that's
sure
right.
no COVID. But going forwards, that'll be a huge ad for them with that pass rush. And Jamal Adams should be coming back soon.
Clowney.
He's on the Titans.
Oh fuck, he got traded from the.
He's a free agent, and they didn't bring him back because he sucks.
I don't know why I thought that. Then who would they have that has the dreads on the Seahawks?
I think they're one of the Daryl Taylor.
Maybe I've seen him because I was watching the game and he was.
I'm pretty sure it's Daryl Taylor, but he sucks.
Really?
But
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
Seahawks
know
going
what I
forward,
thought.
that offense, if they get Jamal Adams and Dunlap in there, Super Bowl team probably.
Wait, is Jamal Adams playing yet?
No, he was hurt for a few weeks. He's been
Oh,
hurt.
that's right. Okay.
He played the
But
first
he is on
couple
the
games.
Seahawks.
Seahawks,
so.
yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, Buccaneers for this one.
All right. Okay, that concludes the week 8 of the NFL season. Now we're gonna do games of the week. You go first.
I go first.
Yeah.
You go first because I got 2 in mind. So
Okay, cool. Because I also was waiting to hear what you said. I'm gonna go with the Steelers and Baltimore game.
Mhm.
Solid pick. Should be the Monday night game or Sunday night game.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna be the game of the week. It's gonna be a grinder. I think it's gonna be a really good game. Can't wait to watch it. Actually, I might not be able to depending on work, but if I am able to watch it, I'm excited.
Yeah, that was my top pick too. My second one was the Seahawks 49ers
That was a good one too.
because those are two good
Two
offenses.
solid teams.
49ers, big huge win last week. They go from losing to the Dolphins 40-13, then beat the Patriots 30-3. Like,
Well, Patriots, honestly, I think
they're not that much worse
Miami's
than the
better
Dolphins.
than the
Yeah, but not that much.
Yeah, Miami's
Like a
better.
30-point swing,
But-
60-point swing. But 49ers at Seahawks. That's 4:25. Oh, there's. Oh no, Ravens are 1:00 game, so you can watch both of those back to back.
Oh shit! Well, I definitely won't be able to watch that Ravens game.
Yeah, it's at 1:00. You're not gonna see a single second of that.
Damn it!
I'm gonna plant my ass on my new apartment
yeah?
and just 65-inch TV.
We're gonna be neighbors.
65-inch TV all set up finally after I got it for Black Friday a year ago.
Damn.
Haven't even opened it yet.
Really?
I got nowhere to put it.
It might not even work.
Probably not. Fucking broken.
But
for my cat or
yeah,
some shit.
he's actually moving into the same exact apartments as I am, but just in a different building.
Yep.
About to be
building next door.
neighbors. Okay, thank you for watching. Week 8 of the NFL Weekly Insider. Go gamble with these picks. We're the fucking best. We're the pros.
Take the Chiefs plus 19.5
Take the Chiefs.
or minus 19.5. Take it. Take the points.
Yo.
They're gonna.
Thank you for watching.
Take 'em out.
Hit that sub button and hope to see you next week. Later.